Hey guys, thanks for joining today. It's Official Bricks, and I'm coming at you with a video that's a little bit different from most of the videos I put out. I obviously put out a lot of stop motions, especially Lego The Walking Dead. Stuff like that. It's stuff that deals with Legos. Today, I am going to be talking about this channel, its future, everything going on with it right now, as regards to my personal life and how I am juggling everything with this channel as well. As you could probably tell in the title, it's been 10 years since I started this channel. And I honestly can say without a doubt that when I created this channel, I didn't think I would probably be here 10 years from now still making content. Back then I started with uploading like Lego upcoming sets, like that typical stuff. I think it was like the winter wave of 2010 Lego Star Wars sets. So I know like the battle pack that came out that year was the Hoth Snow Trooper, and Rebel Trooper like battle packs, and those ones were really cool. And so like that's like where I started 10 years ago. When I made the channel, I was I was 11. When I started the channel, I was about to be 12. Obviously, uh, you know, as we all know with the COPA thing, you're supposed to be 13 and older on YouTube. So we all know that most people don't do that and don't follow the rules. And I was definitely one of those when YouTube first started out. And I think that's just something that everybody pretty much does. If kids are gonna want to watch a video, they're gonna get on the platform regardless of the age restriction. So yeah, I pretty much started then, and then after a year or so, I was old enough to be on YouTube. Um, the first couple years, I made like the Deadliest Warrior stop motions, and they're by no means anything of a work of art. I still keep them up on the channel because it's fun to look back on, and there is definitely some dislikes to like ratios going on in those videos that it's fun to watch and look at from time to time and see like what kind of people comment. It's just fun to see because it's something from way back then. Like it's like one of the oldest animations I made. Some of the first, like I think I made the first one at the like summer of 2010. So like almost 10 years ago, 9.5 years ago, and yeah, so that's what I started on. Eventually, some of you guys who are been here for a while know I started doing some gaming on this channel. Like the Clone Wars adventures I remember doing for a little bit, Pirates of the Caribbean Online, a whole bunch of different stuff I started to do alongside my Lego videos. One of the main ones that I got a lot of traction from was the Walking Dead social game. It's no longer available, but that's one of the main things that I put out a lot of episodes on. And then in 2012 is when I feel like this channel really kind of got its foot and foundation placed where it needs to be for what it's going to be for the rest of for a long time, or at least where we're at right now. And if I remember correctly, I think it was August or September of 2012 when I uploaded the very first episode of Lego The Walking Dead. When I made that first episode, I made it, uploaded it, and called it good. It's definitely the first couple seasons, I'd say even up till season 8, they weren't the best. And I fully acknowledge that. But yeah, like when I uploaded that first one, I was not expecting how popular it was going to be, and the demand for people to want to see more. I remember kind of like uploading it, seeing what people thought. I was like, cool, whatever. And then I um, looked back like a month later, and I was like, shit, like a lot of people were asking, like what's when's the next one? I don't even have an idea what I want to do for the next one, or even have it filmed or anything. So this is before even, and I'm gonna pull it up too, so I can give like an actual like number for how many people watched it now. But back then, I didn't even like have a I didn't even have Mason as the protagonist. He was in the episode, but he didn't have any lines. That was just kind of how it was. The second episode's like what really made me decide, okay, who's going to be the main character, this and that. So maybe if you go back and watch it, you'll see that. I'm looking at it right now, and it's definitely one of my more popular uploads on the channel. I think it's like the top 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's the seventh most popular on my channel. It's at about 18. It's a little bit over 18,000 views, so that's a pretty decent amount. My highest animation, Lego wise, is my Friday the 13th video, at 47,000 views, and I'm honestly surprised that one has so much. I do know it's because I have the word sex in the the title, and that's probably why people clicked on it, because people, you know how people are. Anyways, to jump back to The Walking Dead, I just want to say thank you guys for making this show possible. I would have never thought that I would be filming season 10 right now. Originally, I was going to end it on 10 seasons. This is back during like season 6, season 5. I filmed the ending to season 10, and Mason died at the very end. And some of the same characters were gonna live to that point. You know, Chris, Stacy, and John were all among the few that made it to season 10, and they still are pretty much, you know, here. So yeah, but I've went through a lot of rewrites and reshoots and all sorts of stuff for this show. And I think I'm at a point where I really am happy with what I have coming forward. It's not as original, or it's more original than some of the other seasons, because I want it to be original. I want it to be something surprising, but calling back to the show. You know, one of the things this season, which I will give, is that the Whisperers are in this season. You saw it in the trailer or the teaser, but they're not the main threat. And yeah, so that's pretty much something I wanted to do. I was like, I want to bring the Whisperers in. I want to kind of tell a story with it, but at the same time, this new threat, they're not the Whisperers. They don't call themselves the Whisperers. They're someone else. And honestly, whether they're a threat this season or not is going to be something you're going to find out this season. So yeah, and then, you know, I have the second spinoff, or the first spinoff, so far on this channel with Lego Become the Walking Dead. That's one of the shows that I wanted to do. It doesn't get as many views as the main one, but I really do like telling that story, even though it is kind of hard to do both at the same time. And I think since we're at 8 minutes now, this gets me to a good point to talk about some of my personal life and what's been going on this year since the finale of season 9 of Lego The Walking Dead. So with my personal life, I've been going to college for 4 years now. I've just been doing community college part-time, so I can work part-time and go to school part-time near my home. And basically, it's given me the opportunity to work on the show still. That's the only reason I've still been working on it. My plan was to move and go to a 4-year college, and that will be sorry, I got like a cold. That will be fall of next year, so fall 2020 is when I was planning to do that. However, things in my life have gotten in the way a little bit, and not so much ruined that, but have, you know, obviously changed that. And so one of the main things I found out just a few days after I posted the season 9 finale of Lego The Walking Dead was that my girlfriend is actually pregnant now. And so that's my new big thing that I've been stressing out about since I found out. So it's been something I've been wanting to say and let everybody know about, because it's definitely going to affect this channel going forward. You know, I'm going to have a son in February, so yeah, I didn't really plan what I was going to say when I got to this point, but it was definitely something that I needed to talk about. And you know, it's just something in my personal life. I don't really like talking about my personal life on this channel, but it's going to be something that I just wanted everybody to know about because it is going to affect the channel. I'm not going to be able to make videos as often or animate as often, because I'm going to be with my girlfriend, I'm going to be with my kid, and it's not going to be as easy to, be fully invested in this channel. And so that's why I've been telling everybody, sorry, that basically with this channel, and like people are asking me about some of the other different shows I made teasers for and where are they, and I just been telling them, like, I've been focusing on season 10. I've been trying to get it completely filmed before I even edit the first episode. I've just started editing the first episode. I'm on filming wise and animating. I'm at episode 9, and I'm kind of working on episode 10 as well. So I'm almost done with the season. I've definitely put Become the Walking Dead on the back burner. But yeah, so the good news is that season 10, once it is released, should be able to be released weekly. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. I'm going to try to get at least half of the episodes completely finished before my son is born in February. I think that gives me a decent amount of time, but I do have school and I do have work and I do have, my relationship to deal with as well. So that's what's been going on lately. 10 years on this channel. Will I be here another 10 years from now? I don't know. I would assume so. I don't know if I'm going to still be making... I can promise you I will not be making The Walking Dead 10 years from now. Maybe a spinoff or maybe something different. But 10 years from now, I'm going to be 31. That's where I'm going to be at, because right now I'm 21. I'm going to be 22 in January, so that's what's been going on in my life. This video is getting a little bit long. It's at 12 minutes now, but that's pretty much what's been going on, guys. Thank you so much for getting me this far and getting me 10 years on YouTube. And, I wouldn't be here without you guys with this channel. This series, Lego The Walking Dead, would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. So, that's pretty much all I had to say. This is, just a little update video, and, just inform you of my, big news and all that. And I'm really excited to, be a father and do that next step in my life. Obviously, we still got season 10. It's not the final season, but we are getting relatively close to the end. Thank you guys. Until next time, this has been Official Bricks. See ya.